The grid is back. 1-1. That's how Alpine has done today. So far, we've got a loss versus G2. So do a lot of teams. And a win versus XSET.
That's right.
I'll hold off on the shade there. But coming up next is Knights. How's that?
Okay, you know what? The Knights were even talking smack a little bit into the break, okay? I don't appreciate this, all right? I take that stuff to heart. I'm going to remember it. So now, when the boys storm the field, we got Jordan faking everybody out, Percy hitting the double taps, and Majicbear, if he can go for those demos, getting annoying on the field, I think we'll take it to him.
I feel that. Annoying has been...
That's the word, man.
That's one of your go-to words. And I like it because I think it really, like, in order to play strong defense in Rocket League, you got to be annoying. You got to, like, get in there. And that's what we've seen Majicbear doing, I think.
One of my favorite moments so far from today that I think they can improve, or not improve on, but continue to do in their play is the situation where Majicbear was actually demoing somebody while rotating back on defense and taking out the midfield pass. So that way, whoever's going for that challenge has basically a free net to shoot at, or at least can go for a dribble. That's a play that's so typical, but if you can actually put it to use, it will work wonders for your team.
I mean, that's the game plan. We saw one of the issues earlier with G2 was the fact that we weren't able to grab midfield boosts.
Yeah.
If you're able to make those transitional plays, find those demos, find those boost pads, right? That's where you can kind of switch it up. We'll see if it works this time around. The Knights, ZPS was hanging out in chat earlier. You love to see it.
Okay,
So
okay.
we'll see how this one works out.
And the Knights, I think, are one of those teams who neck and neck in terms of Alpine when you think of underdog teams. I mean, these guys made top 8 at the first regional event in North America as well. They took Team Envy to Game 5. I mean, they are on the come-up. And these guys are somebody that, you know, I would view much closer in terms of skill level than, you know, somebody like XSET. I think coming into this matchup, it'll be tough, but if Percy is on point like this, look at the backboard reads, bro. We have been killing it. We've been killing it.
Absolutely slaying the game. I got to be the bad guy here.
Okay, the bad guy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
With all due respect, on a serious note, I don't think Pittsburgh Knights are. I think Alpine is a better team than Pittsburgh.
Okay. Okay.
I think that
So you're not the bad guy. You're the good guy.
I mean, I guess I'm being, you know, I'm speaking frankly about a
Right.
team in the negative, really. You know, and like when I see kinseh and radoko and ZPS over there, they're one of those, like, they're one of the teams that I think are in between. I'm going to use the old rival series and RLCS terminology. Like, they're in between the rival series and the RLCS, and I feel like they're still there. Whereas
Okay.
Alpine
They've made it. They've proved themselves.
yes, I believe Alpine to be a middle to bottom of the pack RLCS squad. Whereas I think Pittsburgh have a little bit more to prove. And I mean, again, you know, I'm always willing to be challenged. I'm always willing to be told, bro, you're straight up wrong. But just from the eye test, watching these guys play, I understand they did well in the regional. That is what I have assessed. And, and I'm down to see them improve. I like the story more than I like the slam dunk, as I say.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun to fanboy, but I like the storyline. Realistically, I think Alpine is the upper card here.
Well, I mean, honestly, I completely agree with you. I think the only difference, with my opinion, is the performance of ZPS. I think ZPS, he is the X factor, and he can turn his team from somebody who, like you said, should be worse than Alpine, is kind of in between rival series and RLCS, to a team that can take down the top dogs. And on any given day, if he is popping off ZPS, it's scary, and he could even make top 4, top 2 with teams in North America if he is really killing it on the field.
I do agree there. I think that kinseh and radoko are the backbone of this team, which doesn't make them the heavy lifters. If that makes any sense.
And we're talking about him with the pass to radoko.
Yes.
He's always crashing the net, getting that shot in, and he's always in position whenever any ball comes across the midfield. And with the speed that this man has, it's hard to counter.
That was like perfect position too, right? Like the way he approached the ball and the way the angle at which, like that's really what they need. And kinseh and radoko, oh man, who did they? I'm trying to remember who the third was for them, because ZPS absolutely is the answer here to what they looked like on, what was that, Absolute Leverage?
I believe that was the...
It was one to Mike. It was one to Mike. And what was going on there was, the secondary goal from us was one to Mike wound up being too good, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, not, and one to Mike, I like that dude, but not to call him a ball hog or anything, but I just didn't see as much teamwork from the squad, and that is not always the guy with the ball's fault, you know? Yeah. Like,
well, it's just a hard play style to wrap around, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if the guy who's, I guess, hogging the ball as much as he should, and you don't like that, or you're not able to infiltrate yourself into the offense, you know, it's obviously a bad sign no matter how good that player is.
Exactly. And so, I mean, don't forget, you know, that was Mike. He was just hit, what is it, 15, 16, like the age limit, like just involved, just getting in there. So he's learning how to be the guy as well. ZPS, I think, fits a little bit more in the sense that, like, he's filling one to Mike's role as the guy, right? Yep. He's the offensive player, but he's able to fit into the system of kinseh and radoko a little bit more. And I think that's what makes me, like, that's the positive. Like you said, he's the X factor that's going to change it up, and I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think it's because he fits into the overall situation a little bit better.
Well, that's why I like Alpine so much, as we actually just got a third goal. The communication has been on point. I just need to say that first.
Oh, yes.
In this game, I mean, even the previous goal that we just saw, communication from Alpine for that initial striker who was ever in front to fake it out and let the other guy just kind of come swoop under him, get that shot on net was perfect. But that's why I like Alpine. It's because we talk about ZPS being a highlight player. For Alpine, I feel like it's really hard to determine who that star player is sometimes, because, well, on any given day, I'm telling you, these three players, each one of them has a pop-off style that they can all fall into.
Yeah, I love it, and I think by default it's Majicbear because of his like ones prowess. Yeah. But like players are always quick to nice, like that's just a nice goal from ZPS.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Is this a 50 or a dunk? And right here, it's a dunk because you see him flipping his car. And I think that's the main difference whenever you ask him that question. That was such a good question because I had never even asked myself that, you know, is a 50 considered the same thing as a dunk? And with that flip in mind, I guess not.
Yeah, you're able, like that, ZPS he sees the game so zoomed out is a phrase that I use a lot. Just like he sees the bigger picture of it. And he's able to kind of come on from the odd angle and find that swing hit. And the swing is what makes it happen, but luckily we got the insurance goal, so we're going to cash out here.
Oh, baby. I'm excited because, you know, the Knights are going to be coming to our chat later and be like, you know, they're going to be playing that Naruto song, Sadness and Sorrow, and they're going to have that in their headphones, coming in here, knowing what's up, knowing who the top dogs are, okay? And that's Alpine, because the first game, communication, set, Percy popping off a hat trick for the boys, 6 shots. I'm telling you, then all of a sudden, maybe next game we'll see Jordan go for these fakes, which is why these guys are so fun to watch, F-Dot.
Exactly. It's watching them just kind of do crazy things. 764 score for Percy. Nuts. Like that's the outlier there. And you know, I was talking before about how Majicbear is the guy on this team by default, but he's not that much taller than the other two players. They just understand their roles. And as we jump into game number 2, I think that's what allows Alpine to be successful, is the fact that, like, it's important to be able to default, all right, Majicbear is going to score the ball if he can, period, end of story. But that's only if he can. If not, Percy can get a hat trick. Jordan carried us last week. And having that not only having the multi-tiered, like how deep our bench is, but knowing, all right, we can just default to letting Majicbear do it, or if somebody else is hot, we'll go in that direction. That's what excites me and makes me think that Alpine can be a top-tier team.
Exactly. Well, the cool thing about Majicbear is that I think he has a play style that has the potential to have the most impact, because we talked about it. If he's annoying and is getting those demos even as he's rotating back, that's when he has probably one of the most impacts on a team that you can possibly ask for, is because he's cutting off the rotation, opening up space, and then he can do his little 1v1 dribbles here and there in the midfield to even go for more opportunities. So this guy, he's a machine.
It's really impressive kind of watching the way he fits in. He's a machine. He fits into the machine of the rest of the team. Right? Like,
everything is basically a machine. That's what we're saying. Everything
are you
is
a
AI.
machine?
Yes, I am AI. Artificial intelligence. Tether. Yep.
I believe
we
that.
live in a simulation. Yes, exactly.
I mean, that is, you know, they've proved kind of existence of alternative timelines and extra dimensions.
Not the alternative timelines. Oh no.
Like they've kind of like, so in the year 2015, the Ultra Hadron Collider. Wow, kinseh, crushing our molecules.
They always slap us when we go on these alternate dimension rants. They slap us in the face with a pass that was so patiently executed in the corner. He waited before he flipped that out to bait in the defender, and then got that pass out. And now we're trailing. We got 3.5 minutes. We don't have time to go to the next dimension.
Oh no, we don't. I'm glad somebody scored there, because I was gonna go down the rabbit hole. I mean, trust me. You want to talk about, like, I would have been there. I would have been like, you don't understand. The Hadron Collider created a black hole. We all live inside of the black hole. CPS. Not gonna be able to score it. I thought I was gonna get a cool, like, black hole reference in the goal, but
see, it's my belief that Rocket League is the real, and every time we're not playing the game, we live in our dreams. You know, you ever think about that theory? Because I think that's accurate. So I'll throw that out there for the one time.
What's up?
Anyway, this ball's going to thrown in the corner. Let's go, Jordan. Nice little dribble here. I like what I'm seeing. My boy hasn't gotten a fake, but you know what? It's okay. That's up. He's up.
I wanted to see Percy wrestle control this. Nice little pop fake, but ZPS gonna shove it. And Majicbear here, set up teammate. Radoko gets in the middle.
I like Percy going for demos, though. See him on that last man rotating out. And look, it's weird because I always talk about going for demos, but it almost is like whenever you do go for demos, your rotation is extended out so far to the point where nobody can really get over each other's toes because you're so spaced out. If somebody's going for a demo, you're so far away that you can't even double commit. You know, as you're rotating, it almost creates that perfect timing that you hope to see whenever you get back on defense.
You're hoping for it. You'll see if you can be punctilious.
Okay. The word's back. Is that an actual word?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. There's no way. I don't believe it.
No, like I told you, I'm a really big fan of of words that describe very specific with very specific meanings.
That sounds like something you would be a fan of.
I like, you know, like it's an attention to detail specifically regarding timing.
Okay.
And like that's interesting because that means something different than meticulous or detail oriented, right? Like those are all different things.
But can we use that word when somebody hits a backboard double tap? Like how would you use that for Majicbear right here with the flip reset and nobody's following?
Well, I wouldn't because nobody scored it. So.
But was it still punctilious?
No, he didn't get there on time. That was it was the opposite.
Well, I don't understand the words, so I'm trying my best. Can you just give me at least some encouragement in that regard?
You can do it. Majicbear. If Majicbear hits that into the wall, we have a couple of players in mid that can respond. But just misses, so he looks silly.
Just giving that first touch close. 30 seconds left. That's the pass we want to see. There we go. That was looking good. If you remember back to the G2 series, Chicago had a pass super similar where he was all the way up in the air, dropped it down for Rizzo, I believe it was, to get a nice little clean shot. I'm telling you, man, G2's passing, if you can replicate it, you'll be set.
Okay, good.
No worries. That's a good shot. What a save.
Okay, here we go. Put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air.
Okay.
Put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the goal, 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 put it in the goal.
Oh my. We don't want to talk about that demo. We don't want to talk about it.
No.
See, now I'm a little bit scared. I don't want the Knights to come in here confident. This is the last thing we want to see. If I see the Knights in the chat saying something that I don't appreciate, then, you know, I'm going to be even more upset. Not only the fact that we lost.
It's tied now. It's tied.
I'm just saying, you know, I already forgot the what is the word you use again?
Perpetual, you're trying to say?
No, but the perpetuicity, the one you
perpetuicity?
Yes, that word. Okay, the perpetuicity of them coming in would make me sad. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if that works.
The inevitability might be the word you're looking for. Like they're gonna do it no matter what. The inevitability, is that what you're looking for?
Yes, exactly. I'm just gonna say yes. Yes to everything. Whatever you're thinking, yes.
Game 3 on the docket. We're gonna jump in here. You ever play Read a Rabbit Turtle?
I have no idea what that is. Absolutely no idea.
That's fine. That's boomer.
Read a rabbit?
No, reader. Like the rabbit is a reader.
Bro, I'm so lost. First you're throwing these fancy words, and then now we're losing to the midfield against the Knights, and then you're throwing me some rabbits in the same conversation, bro. This is unacceptable.
Turtle is hollow.
I'm so confused right now. Not only with the Knights, but also with whatever you're saying. The boomer talk is getting too much.
Okay, I said one thing. Majicbear trying to say, dude, yeah, he wound up with the dark slide, but couldn't. Oh man.
But he had the flip still, so he was on the ground with the flip reset on his back, and flipped again into the ball to boost into the air. I am so sad he didn't get that goal.
That would have been insane.
I'm actually like genuinely sad.
Look though. Alpine like have control. This is more. What are you giggling?
You sound like an EDM beat whenever you do that. So I'm sorry. Keep going.
Like that?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. See, that's the type of hype we need so that we can go in and get some control here on the field. That exact BPM is where we need to be hitting our passes.
That's like 110. It's not even that fast.
Okay. Oh, Jordan. Oh, I thought he said the flip, but he just forced the 50 and then just got Majicbear. And then now our third man. Okay, I got scared. I was worried that a third man wasn't rotating as close or as fast. But we fixed that up. Against G2, I think that was definitely a wake-up call to stop over-rotating. And then even earlier against XSET in Game 3, where Jpow was banging it from their own net into ours, that's a slap right there.
Yeah, Jpow was like I just don't know. That probably helps us more than anything. Looking at how strong we look in this matchup, he was about to say.
It's just the placement. It's just the placement of the clear from Jordan. I see what he was going for. He was going for a pinch off the backboard, trying to force it to the corner. Would have been ideal, but instead he hit it off the bottom of his car, got no power, and it just drops down. That is, dare I say, unlucky, but it's also the execution wasn't really there.
All right. I get that. That came my way, and it didn't. Looking at how Knights have been able to score against us, all of them, with the exception of that, have been really like predictable. That one kind of came out of nowhere.
We're getting starved, man. I mean, you can tell Percy, if he's not going up for that aerial, which he should, he knows that's his, and he cuts around to go back in the net, that's how you know he's starved. And the Knights are running around in our field, taking the pads, taking even the pennies, starving us out, and making sure we can't get up to cut off any angle on the shot.
Not able to like really find any footing. I mean, I guess plenty of time to do it, but it's just about figuring out how.
Oh, that could be it. Off the crossbar. Oh my goodness.
Rafa Mundo.
We need a crossbar spell, kind of how we had the one earlier. What's the spell for not hitting the crossbar ever again? Getting that out of our system.
Expelliarmus.
I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, I know Harry Potter. You thought.
That is.
You thought.
I gave you an instance to be creative and to do something with the platform that I had given you to create a Harry Potter spell, and you just go with that. I'm disappointed. So now, hopefully, we won't hit the crossbar. Okay, if that works, our shooting will be on point. We have had a little bit of some close chances here. If
anything, that should like disarm you know, they shouldn't score on us anymore, right?
Okay. Yes.
You don't even know.
That's the one that knocks their wand out of their hand. I know what you're talking
Bro,
about.
you don't even know.
It doesn't make any sense, though. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. It's a disarm spell, bro.
Okay. I feel, see what you've done. See what you've done. Disarm what? How are you gonna disarm ZPS when he's getting passes like this from kinseh and Majicbear can't get the 50?
I won't yell at Majicbear for that. That was just that was a very fast bounce off the wall.
Yeah.
That was a high octane play, which is why.
It was a tough turn.
Yeah, it was just too fast. I mean, I'm not gonna yell at Majicbear for not being able to block that. Maybe other people should have been in position. That's question mark.
It just feels like we're getting beat out in the midfield as well. Alpine a little bit slower here in games 2 and 3. I think if we're gonna respond, if you're Miztik, I always love. I wish I could hear the comms of Miztik and what he says. I think that's one of the most interesting parts of Rocket League. I know you're a big fan of coaches, but it's what they say in those 60 seconds, in that little time frame. What do they say? How do they react? And what are they changing in their play style to counter the Knights here?
Ooh, nice save by Percy. Yeah, I mean that's probably the most important question here, because again, this is a team that I think Alpine should beat 3-1. This is a team that is putting up more of a concerted effort than I expected. And again, no disrespect to Pittsburgh Knights, just being straight up and down. And this is absolutely where Miztik comes into play in that sense, because I believe the better team is losing right now, which means this is coach's time to, like, all right, get your boys in line. Figure it out, dude, right?
Well, we're kind of snowed in, too, on our own defensive end. We have no boost. The transitions out of the defense are very slow. And then the last part is it just feels like we're losing challenges in the midfield. We've kind of lost that speed, which is why I think you like when Alpine is more grounded, because it feels like we have that pace that we don't need to worry about, versus when the ball's in the air, it seems like we're losing the midfield presence.
That's it. It feels it's why I asked, you know, if a competitive Rocket League team could be competitive at a slower pace. Yeah. Because that's what I see this team be actually strong, actually get it done, is when they're able to be a little bit more controlled, a little bit more, whether it means slow, grounded, right? There's a lot of different things there. And so when you're playing up in the G2, that's going to be a taller ask for Alpine, not just because, oh, they're better than us, but because the playstyle doesn't necessarily work there. I think you can rock this type of controlled playstyle and look for that type of stuff at this play level and then grow elsewhere. It's just a matter of actually doing it.
I think for a slower approach to the game, you have to be very explosive with it as we get into the next game here. This is going to be basically a match point. We need to counter out something from the Knights, because they have been destroying us. We were talking about the midfield, and we also talk about that slow play style where you're bringing the ball down more. I think you can incorporate that. It just can't be your only gameplay. If you're always bringing this ball down, it gets so predictable. You end up losing even more space. So if you're going to do that, you have to just randomly incorporate it into your play style, and that's where you catch the other team off guard.
That's fair. Yeah, you're able to just sort of, like, in fighting games, we say give them the mix-up. You know, you're just not used to the tempo or the angle.
Oh, okay. And this ball was so grounded. Look at this. This is what we're talking about, where this ball stays low. Look at Majicbear. He doesn't take this ball into the air. He doesn't take it up the wall. Instead, he keeps the small hit where it's towards the ground. We don't have to worry about pace, and Jordan has a little scoop.
Love it. Real simple. Simple looking goal. And those are, as a fan, you want to be excited about the cool, like, you know, the in-game musty flicks, right? Like, that's what you want. But as a player or coach or you know, somebody that's a little bit more analytical, just nail the fundies, dude. Like,
dude, I thought we were gonna sneak away with this. Radoko missed this wide open net on the other side. I thought we were gonna sneak, or kinseh, I mean. As Radoko gets the goal, I thought kinseh was gonna basically be crying after that.
That one, man. I wouldn't. I like, you just feel bad after that. So I'm glad Radoko hit that one. I'm just like, I know it's against our team, quote unquote. All right, kinseh, we've all been there, dude. You don't want that to happen. So I'm sure he's gonna be buying his homie an edible arrangement later. We'll see.
We've all seen the instant reaction too from the Knights. I mean, these guys. What was it? 5-10 seconds, and then they get a goal back. It's tied up. We got 3.5 minutes left.
Yep, a little bit rough, but no problem.
Okay. I like the speed from Majicbear to get that one out. But look, he clears that to the corner. Nobody is ready to challenge. Thankfully, the other team misuses the possession, but still, scary looks because we're just kind of throwing this away. And then we get the dribbles. This is what I'm talking about. Jordan, beautiful. Look at this. Now we create space. Everybody can get boosts, and we can keep going forward. This is where Alpine shine. Oh, and the demo. I lied. The demo. It's over.
I mean, you say that. Off the wall.
Okay.
Off the back, and there's no keep. Majicbear was all the way back here. Didn't trust in the play, which the way I phrased that makes it sound really negative, but I think there's a 10% chance of that play going the way it did, and thus being a goal opportunity, and a 90% chance of it not going that way, and it not being a goal opportunity. So we've let a couple of balls kind of roll into the roll in before here. I think Majicbear going on defense there was the right move, despite it, leaving us without a goal opportunity there.
Good 50s though from Majicbear. Look at his patience in the corner to keep it a little bit slower. Make sure he gets in front of it, and he's not worried about getting the goal in. He just wants to make sure he can keep the possession going forward, and he does exactly that.
220 here. Percy's going to be able to block.
Nice hit. Okay.
You're excited. Okay.
See, this is nice. We're not so consumed about scoring, rather just getting this pass out. And I think before in the past 2 games, excuse me, we had been kind of, look, okay, just get this ball at the net, throw it there, and we're getting rid of it. But now it seems a little bit more controlled.
Focused, controlled.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. That is,
like, look at that hit there from Jordan. He doesn't even care about putting that towards the net. He just wants to keep it in the corner.
Over and over again. I mean, that's the game plan, right? Like,
that's right, baby. Okay, the fake. Oh my goodness, Majicbear is scary. Player is insane.
What did he do? Break it down. I missed it.
Well, he just kept it low and then went for a mid-air fake on the air. Like, if he had gotten a better 50, could resulted in something special.
Those are the small plays that, like, you know, it's dope to like really learn the, straight up thanks Turtle for like hanging out with me on these Alpine cats. It's like that fun. Learning those smaller ins and outs, I think, is really where the game kind of like becomes real beautiful.
Yeah. Because I mean, the flashy plays, you even said it yourself. I mean, the flashy plays are so fun to look at. As a fan, you get excited when your team can hit those shots, but on a consistent basis and a team that is actually improving and showing good looks on offense, it's those little moments, those little 50s, or maybe a tiny little pass out, even a small decision can make you at least really impressed with the beauty of Rocket League.
Righto, Johnny.
Righto. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. You make me sound smart, even though I'm an idiot. And
is that? Are you calling me talking about?
No. I'm saying.
Are you saying that I'm so stupid?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm saying you said it.
You're saying that because
oh my god. No, that's not what I meant. I meant like you give me softball questions, and I'm like, oh, here, this is what we do, and it makes me feel good, and I don't feel good when ZPS are doing. This is not good, bro. Oh, that pass was nice, though. The pass was nice.
It was. I can't hate. I want to, but I can't. Strong pass, strong class. We'll see if we can score real fast.
This is match point. 15 seconds left. We have to get a goal here, or we're going home.
All right.
Come on, boys. Jordan.
One second on the clock here.
Okay,
gotta stay in the air.
Jordan's there.
Jordan puts it up. Oh no, he gets there too late.
Pain. Cue Naruto sadness and sorrow. This is where we need the soundtrack the most, and this is where it gets a little bit painful.
That's actually all we can legally do. For legal seconds.
And now the Knights, they're back in it too. Look at what you've done, F.
How did I do this?
I don't know. It's your fault though. Either way, I'm not gonna blame the players because I thought it was a good showing in this week. Definitely something to be proud of. I think the consistency was there. We kept it a little bit. We came out pretty strong. We bounced back against XSET. We didn't let them go to game 5. I think that's a good look. A good experience against G2, especially going to the next regional. Excuse me. You can't be mad.
You can be a little frustrated. Like I said, before the Knights come in here, I think that the Knights are a team that we probably should have beaten. And seeing Alpine kind of come up a little short does kind of sting a little bit. I think that they're probably should have, could have, would have, right?
Yeah.
But Pittsburgh were the better team here. Hats off to ZPS for sure. ZPS and kinseh, I think, were really, really strong on the field, and and ultimately is what stops us.
They had some really creative passes, even that one that ended up winning in the final moments, where it bounced off the midfield wall to go out for, I believe it was ZPS to finish it off, who's always there, always in position, by the way. The man, even if he doesn't have boost, I feel like he's putting himself in a shooting position to strike on the offense, which is great. But it's their creativity with passes that I was really impressed with, and the fact that they could get one in the middle from almost anywhere on the field. Yeah.
I'm looking, my boxes are like in frame. I just think that's very funny to me.
It's nice looking. Okay, we know you're moving. All right. And I don't know why I brought this up. I just thought, that since you're moving, what if maybe you could move in with the Alpine boys? You talk about coaching. What would you tell them right now?
I would tell them they already have a coach. His name is Miztik. What are you trying to?
You trying to set me up? I'm just saying.
You're trying to set me up. Hey, Alpine boys. Hey, Alpine boys. Make sure you kick out Miztik.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Coach A, the smart coach with like the plays and stuff, which isn't you. Then Coach B.
Whoa, it's not me.
I'm saying. And then we got F-Dot coming in. F-Dot coming in is like, look, boys, here's the hype.
All right, no, real talk. I say, week number 3 was the one that we really, looked the strongest in for sure. Week number 4 was a little bit rough. We lost some matches we lost some games and matches that we probably shouldn't have lost. And so this is heavy homework weekend.
Yeah.
This is go home and ask yourself, honestly, if you really want me to put on the coach hat, this is where I ask my team to this is where I get annoying to players. And I go, all right, you need to come with an answer next time we meet, next scrim, as to why it was your fault that we lost that game versus Pittsburgh Knights. Because this is a team problem. Like, I think it was communication, really, watching Pittsburgh Knights score. And I think everybody needs to kind of look at their individual play. So rough stuff.
Now Knights in our chat saying done. I'm mad. F-Dot. I'm mad. I don't even want to talk anymore.
I'm gonna let Mr. Turtle take his break. We'll be right back with some fun stuff. We are out of the tournament, but not done with the day. You don't want to leave just yet. Stay tuned.
Stay here.
Turtle's gonna get smacked. We'll be right back. Make the ground shake. Welcome back to the grid, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, it's your boy F. Dot and Turtle, joined here by Majicbear.
Ooh.
There we are. That's what we're at.
Oh my, the hat, bro. Why did I even realize? Oh, the Santa hat. Okay, okay. Can you first of all, now that I already brought it up, why the Santa hat? I need to know.
I was just like changing my presets, and I came across Fennec, and I was like, it just doesn't feel good without a topper, so I just put on the Santa hat.
I feel that. I respect it.
I don't feel that. Why though? It's not even in season, bro. You could have picked any other topper, and you go with the Santa hat.
Just gotta
I'm
be
upset. I'm upset.
Okay.
I don't have my Santa hat, but I'm here. I'm here. You know, in theory, supporting it. But anyway, this is my favorite part of the grid. We get to see Turtle lose against a pro.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
This is great.
Turtle asked me earlier, you know, as the coach that doesn't know anything about the game, what I would say to my teams, because I'm very stupid, and it's about keeping everybody happy and lighthearted. And when you lose, like we did this week, unfortunately, you know, you got to do like a team activity to get everybody up. And beating Turtle is something everybody
so I'm the punching bag
can get behind.
I'll
right?
take the L. I'll take, as long as it makes Majicbear. Does this make you feel better? You know, knowing some confidence in you that you can just slap me up here in boomer mode.
Yeah, it should.
I'm so glad.
The man's like, I mean, I guess, sure,
yeah. Sure. All
let's
right.
jump into the game though. I just want to see it. Let's.
I'm ready.
I will try to be an unbiased caster. Let's go, Majicbear.
Okay.
We'll see how it works out. So
here's the thing, Magic. First of all, I gotta know what happened in the G2 series. You guys were looking so good in game one, and then how did they break you down? First of all, I just need to know. Like, was it just the midfield passing that's always too much that G2 used, or what?
I think it's just like first game we were like playing so smart, and
right.
Like I just feel like we just lost control of what we were like trying to do. Like our game plan going into game twos.
I mean, I'm not in the game, but I feel like it's so much easier to look out. But do you feel as though it's really hard to read their passes, or do you think it's more predictable if you can see where they're going for?
I think it's more predictable.
Okay.
Oh, it's sick. I got up for a second. Majicbear's already winning.
Yeah, that's great. This is how it is. Wait, is that going in? Oh my god.
Oh.
This is where you get scared, bro, because look here. Don't hit that, please.
Oh wait.
Thank you.
It's okay.
If you down with me, I swear. Okay, no, we're good. You're not allowed to do anything shady like that, okay? That's not cool.
How is that shady?
That's super shady, bro. Come on. We don't take the demo plays. I should score that. I should score that. Okay, I can still score this. Don't worry.
I don't read these. Yeah, I just don't read these.
Were you like scared going up against XSET again, knowing that whenever they got that game 3 win, were you scared that it would go to game 5 again like last week?
Yeah, I was in the overtime. I was like so nervous. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm always scared. I remember when I would play against another team. If I had a previous record of always going to game 5, there's no way you can't think about that.
Yeah. Especially since it happened last week.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I guess
This isn't. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm getting used to it.
30 seconds.
What is happening? Majicbear, you good?
Oh, he's chilling. He's like,
He is chilling. He's vibing.
he's out here
Okay.
freestyling on you, bro.
He doesn't even know what's about to hit him though. Are you ready for this?
Taken.
My question, Majicbear, are you ready? See, you know, what if I'm on pulse right now? I'm a freestyler. I've been practicing. Several hours been put in, and now I'm about to use it. Here we go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look at this. Dude!
How does that not go in? Oh my god, bro.
Oh, are you serious?
I calculated that.
Okay, you need
Okay.
to. That
This doesn't even make any sense. That's not how this game's supposed to work.
You took 2 shots on goal. The first time it was
That's-
to the left. The second time it was to the right, and then it bounced into your own. You can't make it up.
I'm about to play Majicbear. Bro, I have a family. Please. Please. This reminds me of the fake that Jordan got to win that game against XSET. Were you like hyping him up whenever he scored that goal?
Yeah, that was insane. It's actually insane.
Does Miztik talk whenever you guys are in game at all, or is it only in the 60 seconds?
Yeah, he like hypes us up whenever we score, and then like post games, he tells us like stuff that we need to work on.
Hell yeah, that's actually pretty sick. Is that
Let's go.
What's the rule at? Are you guys allowed to do that at LAN? You know, whenever we get there.
I have no idea. Not gonna lie.
I believe at the last LAN, coaches were allowed on stage. Yes.
Word.
That was like a new introduction. Which, I mean, you've probably been on multiple teams without a coach. What's the impact of Miztik been like?
If I have a Miztik,
I mean, does he just like help you calm down a little bit at least? Like, I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gotta add something. You know?
yeah, and like in replays and stuff, like he just
Yeah.
like points out stuff that like me, Jordan, and Percy just could never
Oh,
see.
okay.
What I always see for coaches is that, like, even if you're absolute boys, it's hard to be like, you know, that would have been a goal if Percy didn't mess it up, right? Like, even if that's legitimately what needs to happen or needs to be said, the coach is just that, like, he's nobody on the team, so like, it's easier to take what he's saying kind of up and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
So why do
something
you not have a Santa hat on now, though? You know what I'm saying? This is
On my car?
I'm sorry, I thought. I had to ask that.
I took it off my car and put it on my head.
Yep. Works out. Makes sense to me.
That's it.
Yeah, it's
As long as you have some form of a Santa hat on, you're fine. Doesn't matter where it is. I respect it.
It
Now
doesn't
I'm
have to be a
gonna say,
Santa
like,
hat. Is this gonna be like Jacob always has the big hat? It's funny, you know?
I thought it had to be the
Format?
Santa hat.
No, it's gotta be a hat in general.
Dude, if
Like,
that goes in, I swear. Okay, no.
I was rooting for it.
Wait a second.
Okay, now's my chance. Is a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Oh my god, dude.
Nobody,
How many open nets am I gonna miss?
Nobody called it a comeback. I just want to let you know.
Thank you.
I got you, dude.
And, I was actually wondering, in that last series against the Knights, I mean, would you say you would, or I mean, I guess it's obvious that ZPS is the striker that you have to worry about as you get an insane shot. Were you guys cautious of that and always trying to avoid his shooting, or what?
Yeah, we were like so unlucky that series. Not gonna lie. It was really frustrating.
Kind of like that, the last goal that they got, the Knights, was that 50 bounce off of the midfield wall.
Yeah.
That just kind of plopped down right in front of them.
Yeah, that's insane, I guess.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Double tap.
Okay.
Bro, at least give me the chance. Please.
Oh.
Bro, you don't have to defend. Is that in? Dude! That doesn't make any sense. I thought Boomer Mode would give me like a chance, but this is making things worse because he has infinite boost, bro.
No, see, this is what happens, Magic. He makes fun of me the entire cast, and then you guys come in and step on him, and life is good.
I don't appreciate it, bro.
Like, straight up, like, future voice. Like, life is good.
Wait, I need to get, Magic, I need to get your input. Okay, so if you see some, like, if you're watching a cartoon and they're eating food, will you get hungry if the food looks good? Like, have you ever gotten hungry off of cartoon food?
I don't think I have.
Exactly. Thank you. What have you seen Naruto Ramen?
No, I don't watch like that.
Okay.
Yeah!
Wait, have you seen
there it
SpongeBob?
is!
Have you
There
seen
it is.
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, yeah.
So you've seen a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten hungry from a Krabby Patty?
No.
Okay. Interesting opinion. I'm just saying Krabby Patties look delicious.
No, they don't.
Yeah, what? They definitely do.
They look like I mean, it's a hamburger made underwater. It's gotta be wet, bro.
Let's go, dude. 4 gold gab. That's it. That's it, baby.
Man, no, that
next week we're going for a 3 gold gab. We're gonna improve this.
if you say so.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I
wait,
still think that crushed crab food looks good. And now everybody out here wearing toppers. I don't even have one.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
GG Majicbear, that was fun though. Thank you for stopping me up.
Welcome back to our very serious coverage of the grid here.
Yes.
It's your boy F. Dot and Turtle and Majicbear.
Okay.
One more time for week number 4. So this is too big to fit in a box, so I didn't pack this hat.
Where's my hat? I don't have a hat nearby that I can put on. Like I don't understand. I didn't get the memo. At least we're matching. Here we go. You see this? Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Wait, why? wait. I'm like, yours is backwards. Why is that?
Yeah.
I don't even understand.
I don't know. I guess
Webcams. Either way, they're comfy. Where's yours? F. Dot, huh?
Mine is in the mailbox at my new apartment, actually. They have emailed me
Oh, okay.
6 times. I'm not even kidding. They've emailed me 6 separate times about the fact that I have not picked up my Alpine Esports jersey. And next week, I'll be wearing it.
Well, next week, I'm excited. And speaking of next week, Magic, what's the routine looking like for next week's grid? What are you guys going to do? Is it mostly just replay review, or how does the scrim situation work?
Well, like this week we didn't really scrim that much because I've been school and like the scrims aren't really like efficient for me because I'm just always tired during scrims. Like I woke up at like 8, so yeah, it's kind of tiring from school, and then I have homework to do after this as well.
Oh man, that's so hard to balance. Are you starting to figure out how to balance all that, or are you still kind of in the middle of it?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out.
Yeah, it always gets difficult.
Maybe we'll have to introduce a segment on the grid where we just do Majicbear's homework for him.
I'm down. What are we talking? We're talking like calculus, pre-algebra.
Whoa.
Not easier, like geometry.
Okay.
There it is. Geometry is Rocket League, right? The Pythagorean theorem to get the ball in the goal, right?
What is
Y'all gotta back me up.
Bro, I can't take you seriously in that hat. I can take Magic seriously in the Santa hat, but not you with that.
Lo siento, mi amigo. I think that's it. I dropped all of. Oh, I gotta clean all that up. I think that's it for us, though. Anyway, it's been a wonderful week, right? Majicbear, you guys obviously looking forward to the future. Any last words?
No, not really.
Word.
Just a Santa hat. It speaks for himself.
Yep. I feel that. I respect that. Turtle, any last words? No, glad to hear it.
I see how it is, bro. No, just end the show. It's okay.
No, you can end the show. It's all good, dude.
I was just gonna say, I'm like excited because Alpine did so well in the regional event and they made its playoffs, and that we're only looking up here and the boys are ready. But I guess you just cut me off. It's okay. No, it's okay.
Yeah, no, fine. You know what? That's okay. I will be the supporter. It's so exciting to see you guys continue to improve, and you will continue to do just that. Alpine Esports on the climb. Exclamation point merch in chat. Get the gear that these two are wearing. I'll be wearing it next time, and you'll be here next time. That's it for us this week. We'll see you tomorrow, next week on the grid.
that's how we do it. Yeah.